Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So, as you can see, we are with our friend Nix the Black Mask, or actually, it's Mr. Frost Nix this week. Hello, good sir.
Hey, Multi, how's it going? Hey, everybody.
Doing pretty good. And you?
Bad. Hearing about the absolute scared people coming out of SM.
Oh, yeah,
It's a dangerous place. Dangerous place to be at right now.
it sure is. People have been struggling, and that was to be expected. Although I'd seen some people say that apparently level rank 1 to 10 is supposed to be easier somehow. It's not what I'm seeing from the comments on the forums or even the comments in the video I made not too long ago.
There's a lot of things that I wish that they would do with this SM to make it a little more player friendly. Like, for example, why can't there be an event-based version? Like, there are some people who may just want to see what the fights are like. So they just want to be able to go in and shouldn't be able to struggle that hard. I have numerous different things that I'd like to talk about when it comes to SM that I might make my own video on.
Well, the arguments I've seen so far is that survival mode is aimed specifically at endgame player or even elite players. So, but they've added the option to be able to purchase some currency from the marketplace so that you can actually purchase some items from the survival mode vendor. Although in some cases, like in the cases of the chroma materials, it'll cost you like 40, 45 bucks to just for one material. But you have the option to purchase the currency if somehow you do not want or cannot run the survival mode event. Also, people have been asking how long will survival mode last? It's going to last a little bit more than a month. So sadly, that probably means that we won't get the next DLC until mid-April or late April. It's sad, unless they decide to overlap both the DLC and the survival mode, which I don't think would be a good idea, but you never know. And also, I did mention when you log in, you do get 10. I forget the name of the currency. The currency for
10 of the
something.
data
Data
chips.
chips, okay. So when you log in, it's actually not when you log in. It's when you log in, you do have a little mission in your journal that gets added, and when you come here to where the vendors are, that is where you get your 10 data chips. And also, if you did not get the 10 data chips last year, they also give you those. So if you did not get the data chips last year, then you'll get 20 data chips.
Oh, I didn't know that part. That's interesting.
But sadly, you have to be combat rating 310 for that to trigger. So if you have low level characters, sadly, no data chip for you. But eventually, once you catch up to end game, once you, I assume at the next at season 3, if somehow you did not get any of those data chips, I assume you'll get 30 data chips when you get here. But I guess we'll have to wait and see when that happens.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I hope they make some structural changes to SM to make it a little more player friendly, but I mean, I don't mind it being the way that it is right now. I've warned people for a long time. You need to have a good understanding of what the bosses are inside in order to be able to get the job done. So you were saying me and Multi, we were talking earlier, saying that players were struggling on Vandal Savage. Okay, well, do you remember how the Vandal Savage fight works in his content? Because if you do, then maybe as a tank, you can give them advice about how to tank it and how to do the job properly. It's stuff like that. That's what makes SM so difficult, because it's a very difficult, very difficult content, and only some of the high-ranked individuals can even think about even going in there.
So today we are going to try to put a group together. If you guys want to join the group, send a tell to our friend Mr. Frostnix. We'll go play some Metal Part 1 8-player missions today. I guess also one more thing I should mention is that sadly for the survival mode vendor, let's take a quick look. Like you can see, you can look at the like season 2 or season 1. Sadly for the items for season 1, if you did not if you did not complete survival mode during the first season, sadly those items you won't be able to purchase those anymore. So if this is your first survival mode, you're going to be stuck only with season 2 items. You won't be able to purchase the season 1 items. It's a bit sad. Like if you wanted to have the Shadow Bat, Too bad, so sad. That was an item that was available only for last year. So unless you were able to complete survival mode last year, no shadow bat for you. So you can see the items for this year. So I assume for each season there'll be a new some new items. And I guess that's pretty much all I had to say for survival mode so far. So if you take a look at the Zeus Source Chromo Pack, 350 data chips. If you decide to purchase the coins from the marketplace, it will be expensive. I was almost tempted to do it like on the first day so that I could make a video and show it to you, and I decided not to do that after all. I still might do it. I didn't make up my mind just yet. And of course, one of the items that a lot of people have been asking for quite a long time, it was the Green Lantern base items, especially the Green Lantern battery. The I forget the actual name. The Owen charging console. That one is something that's been highly requested. So if you want to have that battery, the time is now. Sadly, once survival mode is gone, well, now I was going to say once survival mode is gone, you won't be able to get it. It's not exactly true. You will still be able to get it from the broker, but it will be expensive. How to get in survival mode? There's you can get it from the on duty menu. It's in the events tab. So if we take a look at the events tab, you can see Survival's Titans Training Sim. That is survival mode. I wouldn't suggest that you just cure you could simply cure and hope to get lucky and get a good group. I wouldn't suggest you do that because as Nick's mentioned, it is pretty tough. So you pretty much have to put a group together and then go into the mission with your group. Ideally, if you can get a group of people that you're used to playing with, that you're familiar with, that's probably going to be a big help. The Flash costume, sadly, the vendor for the Flash costume is gone. It's gone until next year. It'll come back next January. You can still purchase a Speed Force style from the broker though. I didn't look at the price lately, so I'm not sure if I assume the price will go up and up and up until next year. But I have no idea what the price is right now for the Flash style, for the Speed Force style. The style I'm wearing right now is the Steppenwolf style. I'm working in a. I would like to make a countdown to. We have the Zack Snyder Justice League next week, from what I understand. I think
Yep.
we're
Yep.
yeah. So we're 1 week away from the Zack Snyder Justice League. So I was toying with the idea of making like a countdown to Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I was thinking of making a video every day. Today could be probably Steppenwolf. Tomorrow I'll make a video about maybe Darkseid. So about various Zack Snyder Justice League related items, sort of. But the whole style is the Steppenwolf style. You have to get it from the. You can get it from. If you are an evil villain, you can get it playing the Halls of Power, if I recall correctly. It's a random drop from those missions, but you can simply do what I did and buy it from the Hall of Doom from the rare style vendor. Ah, thank you, Mokro.
What are the raids for that one? Was it New Genesis Now and Happiness Home?
Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it.
Yeah, it's been a while,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Those,
But in doubt,
yeah,
again, it's going to be random drops, so you will have to replay those missions over and over. So if you want to be guaranteed to get the style, the less bad option is to just buy it from the rare style vendor. It's sad, but that's how it is. Uh, let's move. Uh, let's move to the Metal City.
Metal Part 1?
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's. Yeah, we never really been there before, so let us go there. It's been a while. So if you guys want to join us, just send a tell to our friend Mr. Frostnix. So we are about halfway done, halfway with our group, so we'll need just a few more people. Hello, the Reverse Flash. Oh, I guess I forgot to pick up that reward. There we
Think
go.
of this as a twofer. We get some medals.
Been a while since I've been here, so it was one of the nice DLC. I don't know about you, Mr. Nakes. I really enjoyed Metal Part One. I enjoyed the open world, but I
Yeah,
also enjoyed the missions overall.
part one, yeah, it wasn't bad. It had some neat raids, neat mechanics. The open world wasn't too bad. Essentially a reskin, but it was very workable. I like part two though, quite a bit better.
Yeah, Thanagar was fine. Trying to remember the missions. Oh, the puzzle. The one thing I didn't like about part two was the puzzle with the cards. There was always someone who would mess up. Sadly, would mess up the puzzle. So, and even trying
Really?
to explain to some people what to do or what not to do. Sometimes it was stronger than themselves. They still had to do it. They couldn't help it.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I ever had that happen. I mean, like for the majority of my group, so I just took over when it came to doing the cards. I just did it myself.
Well,
Um,
I assume you probably played mostly with your league, or didn't you?
I mean, I can be flexible. I would go on to LFG groups, but I would just take over on those groups too. Because if I know that things are going to be done right, I'm going to do it myself. But yeah, mostly within my league. I was in and out actually of leagues and that around that time frame.
But with random groups, even when I would try to take over, someone would still not listen and do something out and like trigger one of the clicky, or it was a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes to try to get through.
Must be those darn heroes. Oh well.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, there's quite a discrepancy between the population of the heroes and the villains. So, and I remember when I used to play on PC on the villain side, one of the nice things is that there wasn't that many of us. So very often you would end up with the same guys. So at some point there weren't guys in your league or not even or even in your friend list, but you would often play with them and you would get to know them. So you would know what to anticipate, their play style also. So
Hmm.
it was
Yeah.
it was a bit it was a big help at the time. But the one issue is that there wasn't a lot of players, so sometimes the queue times would be would take a while for some missions.
All right. So we just need two more people for our group. Primary Allen can heal, but I might want to find a secondary healer for these type of raids, and then I'll look for a tank, unless any of our group members are a tank.
Oh yeah,
I'll see what we have here for our options.
should probably switch to troll. There's Wally West DCUO. Did he send you a towel? Not sure why he's telling me. I'll tell him to send you a towel.
Yeah, just haven't sent me a tell.
Did he?
No, I haven't got one yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the individual that DC'd last time, right? Wasn't it him?
I'm not sure. There's too many Wally West or Barry Allens at this point. They all mush into one guy in my head at this point.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'll look for it.
Kvavak, I'm sorry, I can't read Russian. Yes, asking for which superheroes is there a costume. There's a lot of them at this point, so it would be a long list. It would be easier if you ask for a character in specifics, and we'll let you know if there is a costume for it or not. How do you find Captain Cruz? I've no man. Who's Captain Cruz again?
What? He's not Captain Cruz. I don't know.
Honestly, I would have to look it up. It's not one of the well-known NPCs. Like if you were to ask me about Harvey Bullock, that'd be or James Gordon, that would be easier. But
Yeah,
Captain Cruz, honestly, I'm not sure.
I feel like that's just like a random NPC that he saw.
Oh, congrats, Militant Beast, 563 skill points. I'm green with envy. You'll catch up to Nyx
Five,
in no time.
563. Yeah. When you get to 600, let me know.
So I guess even if we don't have a tank, hopefully we'll be overgeared enough that we'll be able
I
to
think
make up for it.
I think I think Waken is actually a tank. It's just he needs to switch.
Oh, okay.
Tank. But yeah, we should be okay. Well, I mean, who knows? We'll see.
Robert Smith, so fast. I'm not sure I would say fast. Skill points is it's a marathon. You play missions and you play missions. You play missions, and as the more you play the content, the more you'll accumulate the skill points. There are certain skill points where you'll have to hunt for specific feats. Uh, but overall, you should be able to get a lot of them just playing the game. But if you really want to get as many skill points as possible, then yeah, you will have to try to complete specific feats with your character. And in some cases, you may have also to ask for help for some people. There's a few missions where you have to do that in duos or even in four-player missions or even in raids for that matter. Like the best example I can think of is the Green Lantern mission in Central City, Coast City. Uh, there are feats where you have to be able to complete the content without activating the batteries. So you're gonna need people not to activate the batteries to be able to get the feat, which is easier said than done, sadly. Oh, we lost. Elite Gamer is combat rating 45. Elite Gamer, is it possible he has his PvP gear on?
Sorry, I was lagging so bad. This raid does it to me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not too sure.
Okay, we'll take a look at it.
Elite, if you can hear us, please switch it over, because you literally are doing nothing for the group if you're only at 45 CR. You're hitting them like kittens, you know.
Sorry guys if I'm not paying enough attention to the chat. For the Toga style, I have to admit, I'm pretty sure it's in one of the Wonderverse missions. I just
What's
forget
the question?
which one.
What's the
Toga
question?
style. The bottom Toga style?
That would be the Gorgon Slayer. I believe that's the legs, the Toga style. I think it comes from Amazon Fairy Part 3. Could be from that time capsule, the Shimtar.
No,
There's a few
the
that are
Shimtar
like
is something
ish.
else.
Okay. I'm literally being asked right now if I can do an SM, and I'm just like, no. SM to me, I have no interest with SM. So like, it's not that I can't get to like, let's say like round 20 or something like that. I know of plenty competent individuals to be able to get the job done. Thing is, I just don't want to put the time and effort into it. I have way too many other things I'd rather worry about than have to spend time on that. Because I know people, when they do the SM, they will lose sleep. They will do as much as what they can. They'll maximize out what they can within a day.
Well, I've heard of people doing SM in like 3 hours. Is that possible, or are they both crappy?
No, yeah, there's no way you can do that. I mean, my league leader from yesterday when SM started, and I talked to them today saying, what rank are you guys at today? She said, we're at about 21. And like they went since it started. And then they obviously went to bed after they were done, as much as what they possibly could. But yeah, that's 21, and that's like, you're talking like some of the best quality players right there. 21 maybe within the first day. And then even probably by the end of today, they'll probably only make it to like 25 or 27. It gets really difficult. Like, just a round can take several hours. 1 round. It's not for the faint heart.
I think we left our poor friend Elite behind, or...
That's disappointing.
He's too far, I can't inspect him. I wanted to take a look at his gear to see if maybe he had PvP gear. Oh well.
It's either that or his gear was broken.
Yeah.
It's not PvP. That's so strange. Oh, and now he's got tank gear on. What a strange individual. Waken, if you can hear us, can you go tank roll when we start this boss fight? We do need a tank of some kind. I'll type that out just in case you can't hear us.
That enemy is asking if survival mode is hard. Apparently it's freaking hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of should be, right? It's kind of the reward for endgame content individuals who have excelled at doing that content. And, like, this is the next challenge. I mean, that being said, I feel like there should be, like, an event-based version of it, but that's just me.
And let's say hello to Alona Mosley, who just joined us. Oh, and forgot to mention, our friend Nix has started his official YouTube channel this week. So congrats, Mr. Nix.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, my next video... So it's funny, you said, somebody had said that they were struggling with feeds and stuff like that. You're going to want to give my channel a sub, because my next video that's coming out is literally about the general tab. So that's like dealing with the races, artifacts, etc. and stuff like that. And I'm just going to keep going from there. I have multiple channels to help you, as players, be better at what you're doing in the game. I want to try to improve all of you to get you to endgame content. Hopefully I didn't cut out just there.
So let's say hello to Russ the Healer, the Ruler, sorry, Sledge Miha, and Miss Sim. Hello guys, thank you for joining us.
Unfortunately, I think Elite Gamer is not going to be in this fight. He's still all the way back there.
Oh well.
Yeah, so just a heads up, guys. If you're going to be joining our groups, should be no surprise. Please participate.
Oh no, I forgot to change my henchmen.
What are they?
The Guardians from the... I was going to say the anniversary event, but no, I got them from the Guardian Time Capsule, I think.
Capsule.
Well,
yeah.
actually, I bought them from the broker, but same difference.
Yeah. It's not good.
Miss Sim is asking my thought on the Seraphim from Blood of Zeus. I have no idea what Blood of Zeus is, so no real opinion, I guess. Is it a TV show or a book? Oh, let's pick up our friend. Okay, I did not watch Blood of Zeus. Sadly, I don't watch TV a lot. Although I did subscribe to Amazon Prime, I don't know, about a month ago. So I started watching some older shows like X-Files. I didn't watch X-Files in a long time. I watched Person of Interest, and I forget that. Oh, and some Law and Order. I hadn't watched Law and Order in like 20 years, I think. So I was able to take a look at some older shows. But
Okay,
I don't watch TV.
Focus the Phoenix if you guys can. If you can hear me.
Oh, sorry, I was not paying attention.
I know. This raid does require a lot of paying attention.
Well, I was trying to read the chat also.
I know. Got him. Okay. You'll get me there. I guess.
Sebasti Lasso, I don't think we'll do a live survival mode. I don't think we'll do a survival mode at all, but we'll see. Russ the Ruler, I had Netflix, I don't know, a year or 2 years ago. I had it for a couple of months. It was fine, but I don't like the way I don't like the way they put the content or like sometimes they'll have let's say Indiana Jones, but they'll have Indiana Jones 1 and 4. So if you want to watch Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3, 2 and 3, you have to wait like until they have those. But then they'll have only Indiana Jones 2 and 3, and they won't have Indiana Jones 1 and 4. So I hate the way they put the content, and also I hate the way they rotate the content. So I was a bit unhappy about Netflix. So I did not renew my subscription. Nope, I wasn't paying attention.
Uh-oh. I can't pick them up. Oh. Maybe I can.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Got 2 of them.
Oh, our friend left?
Well...
Or did he disconnect maybe?
No, he tried to disband the group. It's
okay.
Just somebody being a troll.
Yes, Ali, there's... that happens.
Yeah, so that's like one of the things that if you want to try to better yourself is don't be a dick. Groups will remember who you are, trust me. You've done something that groups have hated, people will remember those things.
Well, usually I'll put people on ignore when they're acting too much like douchebags, but like I won't put someone in ignore if they're not a very good player. I don't really care that much about that. If someone doesn't have skill, if they're pleasant people, I don't really care about their skill level. But if someone is a douchebag, even if they're really skilled, nah.
I hear you. Yep, that's true.
Oh, Wally West. Oh. Did you get it?
I'm back up. Yep. I'll throw a supply drop down. You're doing great, Walken. If you can hear me. So one of the things I would be going over my content is how do you do this fight? So Cerberus, he'll charge whoever is the furthest person away.
Oh,
if you are too close to him, he'll give you a DOT and you'll slowly die over time. Like what just happened to me. So like I want viewers to see from my channel not just how to get defeats and be the best of the best, but I want you to be able to go into other content and be able to tell other people how to do the content. That's my true dream of this channel, technically. I want you guys to be the masters. I want you to be telling me what to do.
When a greater threat awaits. As God of War, you should know better.
But
do you expect me
that went okay.
Merciless as you did?
Oh yeah.
A little chaotic, but doable nonetheless.
I am here to absolve that debt. Give them the
Were you able to invite someone else to the group?
Do you enjoy fighting a war on two fronts?
Would somebody like to join?
If someone wants to join, the time is now. Send a tell to our friend Mr. Nix.
When you need me most.
Oh, someone is asking the name of your channel, Mr. Nix.
Name of my channel is Nix the Black Mask. So I made a comment on there earlier. The reason why I can't go on it right now is because That's on my laptop right now, and I can't switch between that and this game. But it's Nyx the Black Mask.
I don't trust Ares. If he does betray us,
Alright, the next section. Here we go.
The Olympians are under the influence of some kind of body. They attack friend and foe alike.
Have you been running Legion content or dailies or weekly stuff, doing the raids or whatever, Multi?
I ran some of it, but I didn't run it regularly. Sometimes there was too much to do. But also, I have to admit, I got tired of the Legion content pretty quickly, so...
Yep, I hear you. It's just that the reason why I mentioned that is because I know that you can probably see it right now on LFG, but on villain side, it's 95, 99% SM. Like, it's all people just wanting to do SM. So I'm just wondering if people are struggling to even do the basic bounties for the week.
Oh, I'm sure
I know it'll eventually get easier, because obviously over time people will stop doing SM, but just an interesting concept. It's going to be difficult to try and get content done this week.
Well, the bounties, even on the hero side, I find them difficult. It's difficult to either find a group or to find a phase that is not full. Sometimes you'll see people call out, okay, phase on me for whatever, for Lightning Lad, and then you try and phase full, phase full, phase full. So it's one of the reasons probably why I did not grind the bounties as much as I should have, because basically once I managed to get in a group, then I would try not to leave, because I didn't know if I would be able to find another group afterward.
Sure.
But then too often I would try to again to phase to people who were doing the bounties, and they would say phase full. And I tried sometimes to. I know it's a bit easier sometimes when you just send a tell to looking for groups saying I'm available for the bounties, please invite me or something like that. But even that didn't work. Like sometimes someone would invite me in a group, and the phase was still full. So
The merciless defeated our gods, then turned into mindless rage.
So that's one of the things I found a bit frustrating. So I wasn't able to grind the bounty as much as I would have, and the solo missions were fine. But with Cosmic Boy also, the Cosmic Boy fight in the regular version, depending on the group, it could be a challenging fight.
Really? Even Cosmic Boy?
Yeah, in the 4-player mission, I mean. And the,
in the 4-player mission. Okay. I thought maybe you said in the open world. I can almost solo the one in the open world.
No. The 4-player mission, sometimes depending on the group, there's one time when we pretty much did it, just the two of us, me and one guy who was a tank, because the other two just couldn't keep up. But depending on the group, sometimes that mission was a little frustrating, let's say.
Yeah, it can be.
Sometimes I would bite the bullet and just play the regular version. I can pretty much solo that one, the event version.
The event version, yeah.
But whenever I played the regular version, one time out of two, I would almost regret it.
Yeah, you have to have established groups in order to be able to make that kind of stuff work. Or it's just going to be a giant mess.
Oh, we lost.
Yeah, that's an understanding of mechanics there. So he'll do either three things when he stomps and he goes in the middle. He'll either start the lava pouring into the room, or he'll put fire under you. You just simply need to move out of that area. The third one is steam will come out of these various holes and gaps in the walls, like that. And yeah, from there, there'll be eventually weapons for us to beat too. So there's a lot going on in this fight. Sorry if we're not answering questions. I apologize myself. I'm not set up today to be able to answer questions. But if there is anything I can say verbally, I can definitely help.
Yeah, sorry guys. Not playing. Not looking at the chat enough.
Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Oh, okay, this is the lava phase, so we need people in the anvils. Thank you for that stun. Good job, that's 2. One more to go. And... oh, I have a DOT on me. Oh, we got it. Perfect. Oh, I need a heal.
Oh, someone went under.
I think we're okay now. Yeah, a lot of weapons out there.
Let's go pick him up.
Got a shield? There you go. Go with it. Ah, I became the tank.
That's alright.
Joey, are you also a healer? Because it might be helpful if you have 2 heals. Are we wiping? Yeah, probably. Close. Not bad. Not bad for our first attempt. You are? Okay, perfect. If you don't mind.
And we're still 1 man short. If someone wants to join, thanks, Jomar. Mango Jeb, do you help me? I'm not sure what question, what you mean by your question. That ain't me for munitions and DPS or controller. Depends if you, what you want to play as. Do you want to play as a DPS or as a controller? We'll wait a bit for Joey Thunder Striker to change his loadout. Yeah, it would be nice if the PlayStation servers and the Xbox servers and all the servers would be together. Sadly, it's not an option at this point.
Hold on, I'm trying to invite somebody.
Yeah, PlayStation is mixed with PC, but not with Xbox and not with Nintendo Switch. Yeah, for the next gen, but the issue is not so much the next gen as the issue is not so much the next gen as the PlayStation. Well, Sony and Microsoft they can't agree. Eons ago, Sony wanted to have crossplay with Microsoft, and Microsoft were the one saying no. They didn't see the value in that because it didn't they did not need it. Basically, they felt like they did not need it. But then the winds changed and then PlayStation pretty much became a bit more popular. So when then Microsoft wanted to have a crossplay with the Sony, but then Sony were the ones saying no at that point. So it's a bit of a a bit of a struggle between the two, and sadly, eons ago, one said no, the other one said yes, and now it's vice versa.
All right, let's get this party going. Actually, the individual I brought in, Hoops, a friend of mine, my villain side league and hero friend, he's at rank 21 at the SM. So, he's been taking SM very seriously. He found himself a break. So he's helping us out, so I appreciate it. Oh, this is the anvils. Ah, couldn't get this one. Hold on. Ah, can't get it. I can't get it. Got it. Alright, there we go. Come on. Just missing one. They got it.
Oh. Oh, and I've been meaning to ask, but I probably know the answer already. Did you upgrade your artifacts?
As much as I humanly possibly could for my hero, I would say, more so than with my villain. My villain didn't have too much to do. My villain was doing a transition period, so he was moving off to new artifacts, so I'll have to build them up over time. I'm not too worried about that.
Well, I was able to upgrade my Grimforce chain to rank 200.
Nice.
And I've used a lot of Ant Metal with a lot of my characters, but a lot of them, like I just upgraded the artifact without breaking through, because that's going to require a lot of source marks to get all the catalysts for those guys.
Oh, it most certainly is. That's what I had to do too. It's
So
expensive.
I have a lot of artifacts that I've basically upgraded, but now I'm gonna need a lot of source marks to break through all the ranks. So it's gonna be a long-term project.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now with two of my artifacts as well. I'm not too worried. My hero got a lot of love though, so I'm happy with what I did with him. Alright, that one's done. Need two more.
But yeah, so I was able to upgrade the Grimforce chain to rank 200. So I'm going to be able to start upgrading my DPS artifacts a bit more.
Either that, or maybe you'll get some good troll artifacts. That'd be nice. The Grimorium.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Chains is not that amazing. It's nice. It's more so for nostalgia aspect.
It's alright.
It's
But
cool.
yeah, I'll
It's cool.
probably. Oh,
It's cool in process, but it's not that vital when it comes to a full artifact.
Work that metal here.
It's nice
But you
though.
made
It's a
something
neat artifact. It's different.
I'm betting it's more
well, I guess I could use a Parasite Harness instead, but
He's been one step ahead of us this entire time. We must find him.
Yeah. Do you have what's the one I'm thinking of here? Scrap of the Soul Cloak?
yeah, I have it. I just did not upgrade it yet. I think it's like at rank 40 or something silly like that.
Ah, that would be a good one to get. Get that supercharge up. Alright.
Oh, I hate those invisible walls.
Alright, and now our boss fight. The very end here. I would not be surprised if Hoops caught my damage.
Vivian is asking if we're going to try to defeat rank 30 in survival mode. I don't think so.
Good grief, no. Who's got time for that? Nobody.
Winji is asking if we're looking forward to episode 40. And if so, what are you hoping for the episode?
Go ahead and start there whenever you like there, Walken. I mean, what am I looking forward to? Batman, probably. I like to be able to work with that Flashpoint Batman.
But we have already so many Batman styles. I can already hear people in the forum saying.
Oh, I don't want the style. Let me be clear. I don't want the style. I just want the NPC in games.
Oh,
I
you'll
want
be
him to
there.
have a cool sound and all that stuff. I want it to sound grim. I want him to represent his character well.
Well, if they do a good job like they did with the Batman Who Laughs or the Red Death, it should be awesome.
Don't think necessarily we need a Kid Flash cowl, but I guess that would be okay. That'd be kind of cool.
A Kid Flash Cowl is something that's been requested once some time. It would be nice to have it,
Who knows?
but sadly, it seems it's going to be well, focused on the Wonder Woman a bit.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
There was this article where they were mentioning that basically 2021 will be the year where they'll celebrate Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary.
Dang, I was gonna try and roll over to you guys because I saw it was slowly dying. Whoa.
That was nasty.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, as soon as you click out of that, gotta hit block. Because the big hit's coming.
Already finding 4 players for survival mode is, let's say, challenging. 8 players, only the Elite League would be able to do it.
The challenge is not even like the first time that you go in there. It's to then progress to go to that next stage, because you have to find that next group of people who are in your same rank. That's very difficult. Like you see here, for example, on LFG, someone's looking for a tank for round 17. Do you know how what the odds are of that guy finding of his group? It's like next to nil. Like, it'll be very difficult for him to find his person.
Let's wait for everyone to be back.
Yeah, I
Are
think
we
we're
all here? Okay.
We're all here. Yeah, we're all here.
So take 2.
Take 2. Whenever you're ready there, Walken. Trying to stay out of the lightning too, guys.
What was also, there was a red energy thingy around the characters.
That's a debuff. Merciless is given a debuff to your class. So, DPS will hit less, trolls won't be able to give out as much power, tank will have a hard time tanking, and healers won't heal as much.
That's what I thought, but I saw the debuff icon under my character, but I wanted to make sure. Oh. But yeah, so getting Flashpoint Batman, that'll be a nice thing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to it. And it's 2 raids, and elite content throughout.
And
That's
then the
pretty-
Elite
that's
Duo,
pretty
that
interesting.
one I'm curious about.
Yeah, I'm curious as how that'll go. It gives people another opportunity. Oh, don't hit him. That gives people another opportunity to get a renown another way.
Yes.
It's interesting. Yeah, for a lot of these different boss fights in this content, it's just read the screen. So, oh, he's got guards, so that means there's going to be ads, so walk in, have an idea, and pull them when you can. Stuns on your Grimorium chains.
What do you have against my chains?
How much time do you got?
We got an hour. Well, actually, no, we got.
We're pretty much.
Oh.
And whole block, as soon as you're out. We gotta get him, we gotta get him. I'm gonna fall here. No, I'm about to die myself.
Oh, I'm gonna shield.
Nice. Oh, I ran right into him. Okay.
Oh,
I think we'll regroup here.
I think now you got you. He gets you.
We'll see.
The one thing I find not annoying, but with the chains is that if there's already a defense debuff on the NPC, it won't activate the chains. So you have to wait for the defense debuff to actually expire before you cast the chain again, which is I guess good for me in a sense that I do have a tendency sometimes to spam a bit too much. So here it forces me to wait a bit for the debuff to expire. But if someone else casts the defense debuff, then it messes up my my thing a bit.
Sure. Yeah. I just hope that maybe in a future DLC, maybe in the upcoming, it showcases the power of what that artifact's potential could be. Like, maybe an objective is you really need to slow down the boss. And that's the big concept behind it. So if you did that, then there would be more of a purpose for people to want to get the Grimorium Chains. Also, hey, if you guys have that red debuff, go to Ares. Ares will cleanse it for you. Just try not to run into anybody else, because you'll pass it to somebody else. But that's another way to clear it, in case you guys were curious. Just go to Ares, just go talk to him. Oh, nuts. That reflect, and I'm attacking him. I'm stuck. Don't attack him. You can attack the ads, though. Oh, what's happening? Oh no, I don't want to wipe. Why are we wiping? No, what happened? Healers? What happened, healers? I don't know. I didn't see it. Wow. Strange. How strange. Darn it.
Burn it indeed.
Darn it indeed. Can we rebuild this? Nope. Probably not. We were so close to the end phase there too. Darn.
Oh, Keith Gallimore is asking about Captain Thunder. Yeah, let's hope he'll be there.
Captain Thunder? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Didn't he have a scar over his eye?
I forget. Yeah, I think so.
PG for the kids.
Yeah, you would have thought that when they because Captain Thunder, there was a few characters in Flashpoint that struck a chord with the audience, and you would have thought that when they did the reset afterwards, they could have instead of changing Captain Marvel to Shazam, what about turning him into Captain Thunder? That could be been a good option, maybe.
Yeah.
So it was a bit.
They wouldn't have to even do much to his character, really.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising they didn't go that way, but oh well.
Okay, there's the guards.
Ah, thank you, Dr. Vertify.
Multi, could I get a stun on these ads that are to the left? Or no,
To the left?
I think it's to the right, sorry. Wherever I am. Wherever I'm slowly dying. I'm about to die.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh, I was kneeling.
I know. This makes this fight a little bit tricky. Oh, and this is not going. Oh.
Was he able to get you? Did he get you?
Yeah, he got me. Kill the ads, guys. There we go. They're gone. Reflect, don't attack. How are you guys out of power so often? Multi, are you giving them power? What are you doing?
Yeah, but the healers seem to be spamming powers for not healing.
Yes. That's another thing I'd be going over in my various videos. Make sure you do your role properly.
Ah, even Flash!
Take Ares off.
Give me the red thingy!
Yeah, I got one from somebody else too.
Ah, come on. Not sure if I was able to get it.
I drop down. If you need it, go ahead and grab it. Oh, not sure.
Oh, noes!
Again.
There's 2 people down.
Oh no. Yep. Oh. Oh no, this is not good.
Not good at
This is
all.
not good. Okay. Alright. So here's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna tell Hoops to go heal. Either Joey or Prime go to DPS.
I'm pretty sure we'll see the skinny Superman. But I could be wrong.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see how much of this universe they give us. Remember, we had a lot of expectations about the Legion DLC, right? And we only got... They barely scratched the surface.
Let me make a small tweet.
My man Hoops will keep us alive. He doesn't spam his powers too often. Oh, but that being said, though, my gear is a... We're ready to roll. Let's do it. This is the one. I know it.
You know it? Okay.
I know it. It's in my feelings.
If you know it, then we're good.
Oh, perfect. That's fine. Don't worry, Joey.
Oh, they both switched to DPS.
Yep.
Ah, you made them sad. You're so mean.
It's not about being mean. It's about making sure that you have an understanding of your power.
That's alright.
And I only, actually, technically, I only wanted one of them to switch, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, and the tank grab the ad. Good stuff. Oh, we burnt through the phase of the red aura. That was good. Don't hit the boss. Just be a single target on the ads. Alright, we're doing okay right now. Whole block. There you go.
That was close.
Yeah, it is.
We must keep the Merciless away from Ares. Draw his attention
Whew.
elsewhere.
Kyle just went flying.
Oh.
Don't attack him. You'll die. Wait till he's done. Okay, now go. One of the other reasons as to why I don't do SM is for what they ask for. for a lot of groups, they prefer a battle troll.
Yeah.
I don't want to set up an armory for a battle troll, personally.
I'm not too crazy about battle troll or even battle healers. I don't think it's a good idea personally.
It's risky, but for SM, people say it's like required. It's a requirement. I feel like buff troll can easily just get the job done.
It's just that I don't. Whenever I see battle troll, they're not very. They don't give much power and they don't do much DPS, so they're weak on both fronts.
If they're a battle troll, they better put out good damage, or they're not a proper battle troll. It's just as simple as that.
Well,
all it is just you're in DPS loadout, really.
I haven't seen good ones. So that's why I have a bit of a bias against that. Whenever I see someone who tries to battle troll or battle heal, they're not doing a good job usually. And I tried to talk to Ares to get rid of the red stuff, because it seems to be working. I'm so sad now.
Only so many people can take it, and then eventually it'll just go away naturally. Alright, so we're on the last phase here right now.
Oh no, we broke the barrel.
Now the coin will come in, and then the ads. We can either slowly burn the boss, or we can focus the ads when they come out so they don't touch Wonder Woman. We'll see what we do. Use those Grimorium chains to your absolute fullest potential, if you can.
Well, I'll try to crowd control them a bit as well.
Yep, that's all you gotta do. So we get through this next part. You don't have to actually kill the boss in order to be able to beat the raid. They're gone, so there'll be a new batch coming in. I'll try and blow this area up with landmines.
Sure.
Let's see if I can get that to kind of work.
Nope.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get smoked.
I'll shield you.
No, they're gonna go to Wonder Woman. Stall them as much as you possibly can, or kill them. No, don't let them hit her. Don't let them hit her.
I'd made a mistake with my loadout. I tried to put the weapon buff. Or the attack, no, the weapon, well, the attack buff. But it doesn't seem to be a good idea.
Oh, there we go.
You've won this battle, but not the war. I have what I came for.
I did a good job also with that NPC.
A good strategist knows when it's time to retreat.
Thank you, sister. You honor us.
So that was a bumpy ride.
Come from different worlds, but you are still
Was a bumpy
my
ride,
sisters.
but we got through it.
Will you return with me to Themyscira? Now that he has gone.
So sorry guys for
we can
ignoring
finally
the
rest
chat.
in
We were a bit busy as you saw.
Just a little bit. Oh, he totally caught my boss damage. Oh, that's bad. I'll eventually take this guy seriously and get some actual good DPS gear on him.
So let's see. Let's do that. So let's see what's in the box. What'd you get in your large treasure box?
I haven't opened it yet. Let me have a look here.
Source marks and Dark Knight's Medal #1 variant. I love those covers.
Yep, I got covers and what. I also got a style or a drachma head and hands in a collection. Not bad. Actually, I gotta go. So we're a little bit past over our normal time, guys. But hey, that was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed running this.
Next time we'll try to do better.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I personally am gonna go. Are you gonna keep going for a little bit?
No, that's going to be it for today. think I wanted to say. So next week we should play also again with heroes, and the week after that will be villain. Or am I wrong?
Oh, thank God. We're almost at the villains again.
Almost.
There.
Yeah. So next week we'll play again with heroes. So if you guys want to play, come back next week, and we'll try to put again a group together. Not sure exactly what we'll play. Probably some other raids. We'll probably try the other raid that we didn't get the chance to play today. And the week after, then we'll play with evil villains.
That sounds like a plan.
So, and we'll see you next week. Should we? Is there anything we can expect next week, or?
We're not too sure yet. No, they might have a bonus for SM. They tend to do like bonus data chips weeks during these things. So we'll see if that's going to be the bonus, or maybe it'll be Legion based. Apparently, they said that there's going to be there's still some more stuff that they want to add to that vendor. So,
well, yeah, well, so way back when
who knows?
we had heard about there was supposed to be some Legion emblems added to the vendor. Obviously, it didn't happen just yet, so maybe soon.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities for sure.
Okay, so we'll let you go, good sir. Actually, I'll let everyone go. So I hope guys had fun. I hope you guys had fun being here with us tonight. So again, next week we'll play with heroes, and in 2 weeks we'll play with evil villains. So prepare your characters if you want to play with us, guys. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Oh, and don't forget, go subscribe to Mr. Frostnick's YouTube channel, and that's it.
It's Nyx the Black Mask.
Okay.
I'll try and post a comment on this video in case you guys want to have a chance to be able to watch where it is.
So bye-bye, guys.